what's up everyone? Toukyou here and welcome to my Toukyou Verdy career mode here on FIFA 22. It's been close to a couple months since we last did anything with FIFA 22, but we are coming back to Japan here, and we are going to be taking on a team that I'm not sure how many people that aren't knowledgeable of Japanese football would have ever heard of this team, but this is actually... Toukyou Verdy is the most decorated team in Japanese football history, winning a total of 25 titles altogether, including 2 J.League titles, 5 Emperor's Cups, and if I'm not mistaken, they are also former AFC Champions League champions as well. So, but they just recently got promoted back in 2022 back to the J1 League, and they've been up top ever since. They were founded back in 1969. They were founded as Yomiuri FC. Then when the J-League formed in 1992, when Japanese football became professional, then they became Verdy Kawasaki up until 2000. Then they became Toukyou Verdy 1969, and then from 2008 on, they dropped the 1969 from the name, and then they have been known as Toukyou Verdy ever since. But we're going to take a look at our manager here, and I'm not sure how many of you watching this are Karate Kid or Cobra Kai fans, but I'm actually dedicating this particular, or should I say honoring that franchise, by having my manager be Kumiko Tanaka, who, if you don't know who Kumiko is, she was introduced in Karate Kid Part 2, and I've always loved her name. It's such a pretty name, and I figured might as well just use that as name, because I had a hard time trying to figure out who I would have managing this club. I wanted somebody of Japanese descent, but I wasn't quite sure of a name. But then I thought of Kumiko. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use Kumiko here. So she is going to be the manager here of Toukyou Verdy. And as you can see, we are in the preseason tournament. We are competing for the championship. We are grouped alongside fellow Japanese sides Tokushima Voiders, who got relegated at the time when this FIFA was made back in the 2021 J-League campaign. And if I'm not mistaken, Yokohama FC were also relegated alongside Tokushima, and then Goa is from India. And then Group K consists of Northeast United, Tianjin, South SC, should I say Soccer Club, East Bengal, and Hebei FC, which Tianjin and Hebei are in China, East Bengal and Northeast United are Indian clubs. Now, before we continue, which, by the way, I hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. I'm not sure if I said that or not. I probably did, but it certainly does not hurt saying it twice. I'm just so excited to be coming back to Japanese football. I've always had a soft spot for the J1 League. It's a shame that EA lost the licensing to them, because this is one of my favorite leagues to do. And before we get further on here, I will level with you guys. I have seen the squad and I have seen the objectives. The only thing I have not seen yet is the Youth Academy. Because I like saving the Youth Academy for you guys. And you can see, we are starting off with 50 million, but we are probably not going to spend much, if any of it. Well, I'm going to bring it down to 20 million, because the highest budgeted team in the J1 League is Vissel Kobe. They have a transfer budget of around 18 million, and we are using American dollars for this, by the way, so... But we are going to go, and we are going to look at board objectives. You can see I really don't want objective haggling or progress here, but you can see within 2 seasons have at least 1 player in the Youth Academy sign the first season, play at least 30% of the games in next season, which I will definitely be going and seeing if we can get some youth scouts there. I will be showing that from the next episode on, among other things. Get a streak of 5 games or at least 1 goal scored in away matches. That could be difficult. Same season, sign 2 crucial players and make a profit of 41.3. I don't know about that. Now, for the league, they want us to avoid finishing in the bottom part of the league. I'm taking that as avoided finishing in the relegation zone, which is the bottom 4. Because when this FIFA was made, the 2021 campaign was the final one to have 20 clubs in the league before it went down to 18 only for them to go back up to 20, which at the time of recording this, as a matter of fact, the time of recording this is May 18th of 2025, so you're seeing this 7 months after I'm recording this, but the J.League is back up to 20 teams. You can see there is no continental competition in Asia, unfortunately. We already talked about the preseason group for scouting report. And you can see they're referring to us as Miss Kumiko here because her first name to us is actually her last name in Japan, so that's how she is addressed. And our main scout is Matoi Anami. They want us to take a special look at... Wait a minute. Did I already archive that like a dope? I guess not. Wait. Am I blind? They're not saying anybody here. What? Oh, here it is. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. But yeah, they want us to take a look at Sayaka Silla. That definitely does not sound like a Japanese name, but we're going to go ahead and look at Sayaka Silla. Has a potential up to 90. 37 rated, it shows he's a right back, though something tells me he's not going to be a right back for me. We got Cordero, a 50 rated 16-year-old goalkeeper from Argentina. We have Fabio Yagi, 17-year-old 53 rated Swiss center mid. And we have Michel Longo, who is a 48 rated 16-year-old Italian striker. But let me look at Sayaka Silla here, which it's kind of weird we didn't get any Japanese players in. Okay, bucket load of pace. He's looking like a winger, and he looks identical to David Bennett from my Forge FC career mode that we did a while back. Okay, looks like he can be... You know, I think I'm actually going to make him a... Because it's going to take 4 weeks no matter what. And the reason why I'm not putting him as an out-and-out striker is because of our formation, which I'm going to show you guys here very soon. I am going to train him to be a center attacking mid. Everybody else, to be honest with you, I'm probably just going to let go. But without further ado, we are going to take a look at the squad. And you see, we are playing a 4-2-3-1 narrow, which is a formation I normally don't play with. I normally either do a 4-3-3 attack, 4-3-3 holding, or 4-4-2 flat. Toukyou, Verdy, in real life play a 3-4-2-1 formation, though those of you who know me know that I will never play a 3 at the back formation. They just don't work in FIFA. But you can see our team. We're going to look, I'm just going to skim through here real quick, but we're going to take a better look at our squad here. Like I said, I already did take a peek at this. First player that we're looking at, Daichi Nishimura. We have a 62 rated goalkeeper. Got Hiroya Nishimura, and we also got Yusuke Yoshida as our goalkeepers. Akihiro Takahashi, left wing back. Katsuki Hayashida, 32 years old. Now, I will tell you guys, this is a 1-star rating team, and I did have this set up very young. Though I am getting a bunch of... I do have a couple 30-year-olds, including Hayashida here. Ishii is 30 years of age. I may look to do something about him. Ugo Tavares, 69 rated. He is only 24, so I'll keep him. But yeah, I really don't want to keep... You can see Shimizu is 30 rated. We have Noguchi here that's 58. We have Anami. Same last name as our scout. I guess I'm sensing a bit of hedonism here, though. He's 34 years of age, but you can see we've got Takumi Miyazaki, our CDM. And we also have Daiki Ishikawa. here as our CDM. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm probably going to end up changing my formation because I only really have one good CDM. And I think I am going to go, which I know a lot of you guys are probably going to groan at this, but I think I am going to convert this to a 4-3-3 attack. But Kiyoye Sato, you can see he's 25 years of age. We have Alex Rice, 58 rated 21-year-old center mid. Tatsuki Hokama. And we got a plethora of center... Well, we got 3, specifically. We got Kenta Takuda. He's 27 years of age. We have Tamazaki, 28 years old. So I may end up playing him for a season or 2. And then we have Igor Lins, who is 31 years of age, which I'll probably look to move him on. Takumi Hayashi is our only winger, if you don't count Sato. So I will definitely be bringing in some wingers in this particular career mode. But we're also going to have our starting striker for at least this season, possibly next, Minoru Sasaki. There is another striker that I want to bring in, which I'll talk about here soon. Eiichi Tagagi. There's another striker we can use, and we have Yukichi Hirano, who will most likely be my backup striker. He's only 22 years of age, so I'm going to look at development plans here real quick to see where we're standing at with some of these players. You can see it's going to take him 23. He is only 26, so chances are I probably will keep Nishimura. We got the Nishimura brothers here, so I think I'm going to keep both these guys. Hiroya is going to be my backup. And Yoshida, I'll probably end up loan listing him, though I am going to put a development plan on him. Although I could keep him as third string, just in case something happens with my other goalkeepers. 25 years of age, left wing back. Let's see if he can go to left back, which it's going to take him 4 weeks. I'm happy with that. 32 years of age, Hayashida, I'm probably going to look to move him on. 30 years of age, Kotaro Ishii. I'm probably not going to put a plan on him. Tavares, I am definitely putting a plan on him. It's going to take him 15 weeks to get to a 70. Yasuda, I'm going to be putting a development plan on him. Now, considering our squad size is pretty small, I'm probably not going to loan list anybody, come to think of it. Now, if I had a bigger squad, then I'd say absolutely, but I think we only have like 23 players on this team. So... But Noguchi, 23 years of age, 58 rated. I'm going to go ahead. He will most likely be my starting right back. Wow. Come on, Teddy. How long have you played this game and you're still pushing the wrong buttons? What? Okay. Earth to Teddy. There we go. But yeah, Anami's already been going down on overall. Miyazaki, 23 years of age. Like I said, he's the only decent one we have. Ishikawa, I'm probably going to get in. Let's see if I can... He does look like a center back, so... Oh, it's going to take him 21 weeks. I'm gonna train him as a center back. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and put a plan on... Ishikawa. Like I said, I am not going to be putting anybody. So pretty much anybody that's not going to be my starting lineup or my backup lineup will be just used for just emergency purposes. 7 weeks as a right winger. I'm going to go ahead and take that. Alex Rice. He's going to be one of my starting center mids. Hokama, kind of low rated for my liking. I'm going to go ahead and put him on a plan anyway. Takuda, 27 years of age. I'm going to be putting a plan on him. He's going to be my starting center attacking mid. I will improve his skill moves. I could actually look to bring in a new backup center attacking mid. Tamazaki will be my, like I said, he will be my starter for at least this season and maybe next season. Linz, I'm not gonna bother with him because I'll be looking to move him on. Hayashi is definitely a winger based on his stats. I'm gonna go ahead and it's gonna take him 7. Why is it gonna take so long for a lot of my guys to reach the freaking... That's doing my head in a little bit, not gonna lie. Okay, 16 weeks I will... Let's see. You know, I'm gonna go complete striker, why not? And then Eiichi Takagi, I'm gonna put a plan on him, even though he's probably gonna be my 3rd string striker. And then Hirano will be my backup striker. Let me go ahead and improve his skill moves and his pace, as well as his shooting. But yeah, we have a squad depth of 23, so... But I am gonna go ahead, if I can push the right freaking button. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, and we're gonna get in... 4-3-3 attack. Like I said, I know you guys are probably gonna groan at this, but... Okay, Ishii, which one is the 3rd? Okay, so Miyazaki, I'm gonna put there. Anami, I'm gonna replace with Rice, and I'm gonna put Hokama here. Let's see... Linz Tamazaki. He does not have an exclamation point by his name. That's interesting. So I'm actually going to keep him there for the time being. We're going to go ahead and save. Now, I will be bringing in, like I said, I'm going to be bringing in some reinforcements because I am not comfortable having a squad size that low. I do plan on bringing in at least 7 players minimum. So I'll be very busy off camera, and in the next episode will be the entirety of the preseason as we take on Toukyou Vortis, Yokohama FC, as well as FC Goa. I do plan on making a pass group, and not only that, I do plan on going for it all in the preseason tournament, so that's what the next episode is going to consist of. But one player that I definitely do want to show you guys that I am going to be going after is actually a legend, not only a FIFA legend, but a legend in Japanese and world football. A player that actually won the J.League with Toukyou Verdy back in '92 when it was known as Verdy Kawasaka. And he has the nickname King Kazu. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be going after Kazuyoshi Miura. And it looks like we can't go after him because we cannot approach a retiring player. So, there goes that. But we are going to go ahead and... Let me just do this real quick. Now, I don't remember offhand how many... Because I do have my short list on my phone, but I don't have my phone with me, so I don't know how many I'm going to see here that I actually have shortlisted. Oh, let me show you guys here real quick. Rest of the world, let's see. I didn't show you guys the table, but the team that we did replace is Sagan Tosu. But we're going to go to J.League right here. Actually, let me up the age to 25. Koki Anzai, I do remember him. I might actually go in for him, so... And he did do good for me during I forget what career mode I signed him for, but I'm going to go ahead and shortlist him. I do remember Akiyama being on my shortlist. I do remember that. Okay, Yuya Asano is actually a pretty decent player, though. I'm not sure how good his potential is. I do remember this guy being on my shortlist, Vegeta. I'm gonna go ahead and shortlist him. Trying to remember if there's anybody up. Hara is definitely a guy that stuck out in my mind. I'm gonna go ahead and shortlist him. Taiga Hata. I think he's a player that I also had on my... Like I said, I wish I had my shortlist with me. And this is definitely a guy that I want to go to. Even though he's playing for our arch rival, I do want to bring him in. Go Hitano. Now, chances are I'm not going to be signing all these guys that I'm getting right now. And I believe Kaito Ioka was the other one I was looking at. Let me just go. Got Taya Koga was definitely another guy that was on my short list. I do remember that. See if there's anybody else that comes to my mind here. Oh, and definitely, I do have to, just by his name alone, Ten Miyagi. I definitely do want to bring him in. I mean, we have Kumiko, might as well bring in Miyagi. But we're gonna go, let's see who else we can find. I just mainly want to go for, like, wingers and center mids, if I can. Okay, Kabayama. Could look at potentials this way, too. Dianzaki, I'm going to go ahead and shortlist him. And I'm going to go ahead and shortlist Kabayama. Midfielders, let's go ahead and look here. Yuta Higuchi. Seems to me like I did come across his name when I was making up my shortlist. Should sign this guy because of his hair. You know, I'm going to shortlist him. Why not? Tomoki Kondo. Naruoka is ringing a bell. I'm going to go ahead and his contract is expiring, so I'm going to go in for him. But before we end the episode, I am actually going to go ahead and let me see. Let's go to any. Are there any Japanese free agents I should know about? Nope. But we are gonna go, before I end this episode, I am gonna be signing some youth scouts. I'm firing. Note that the release clause to do this is 12 grand, whatever. Oh! 5-star, 5-star. Here, we're gonna sign Sudhakar Hajara. And we're gonna sign Teddy Bradshaw. Awesome name. And then we might as well go for the gusto here and sign Quan Qian from China. So that brings down our transfer budget quite a bit. So if I do swap deals, we're down to 8.34. So we are going to go ahead and spend the rest of that here. You can see we spent over half our budget on youth scouts, but I do want to bring in some youth talents, so we are going to go ahead. I'm going to end the episode here. I don't think there's anything else I really wanted to say here. You can see there's also... Ueda is a really good striker. Could think about bringing him in. I'm going to shortlist him. Shunsuke Nakamura, he's 42. And he's retiring, so no surprise there. And got a bunch of right midfielders there, but I really don't think there's anything else I want to say here. We will be doing preseason term in the next episode. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to this particular career mode. I can't wait to get things started here with Kumiko and company, but yeah, let me just see here. Oh, let me show you guys the J.League table here real quick. But yeah, our arch rival is FC Toukyou, though we do have a rivalry with Kawasaki Frontale, and Yokohama FC and Yokohama F Marinos. So we basically have 4 derby matches, though the one is going to be a big match against FC Toukyou. And the Louvain Cup, we are grouped here in Group B with Oita Trinidad, which was another team that got relegated at the 2021 campaign. We are grouped also with our arch rivals as well as Kashiwa Reysol. And you can see the other groups here. Which, let me look at the objective here. I kind of skipped over the objective for the Louvain. I think it's actually pronounced the Louvain Cup. They want us to reach the knockout stage. So as long as we get in, reach the group stage, get out of the group stage, we should be fine. They want us to avoid relegation, which is good enough for me. I really don't feel like we're good enough to go real high in the table. As a matter of fact, we have 2 seasons to get at least mid-table, which is very reasonable considering that we are playing with a 1-star rated team. So, but we are going to, you can see we signed 2 crucial players. I'm probably going to end up doing that. And of course, youth development, I will be showing on camera when I'll be sending my scouts out. First game of the season will be here at the end of February. And I'm probably going to have my first scouting reports in sometime during March. I'll probably 4th, 7th, and 10th most likely is when I'll be having scouting reports out. So, but yeah, that is how this career mode is going to be looking. I'm going to be simming a bunch of games in this first season, just because I do want to see how good this team is. But I'm not going to ramble on anymore. I've pretty much talked enough. Hopefully you guys are going to be enjoying this career mode here at Toukyou Verdy. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I will see you guys again next time.